Seeing this number reminds me of another card game called Card Fight Vanguard.
Hi everyone.
Hello everyone, welcome back to more trading card open-ins. In this video, I'm going to open this Final Fantasy trading card game starter deck. And the version that I have is Final Fantasy VII featuring Cloud. For my history on Final Fantasy video games, I have never played Final Fantasy VII. I actually have played Final Fantasies 1 and 2. I've actually beaten them, by the way, with the second game not actually being the American release on Super Nintendo, which is actually Final Fantasy IV in the timeline. I'm talking about the original Japanese version where you get stronger by attacking yourself. I don't recommend playing through the original Final Fantasy II. Another game that I have beaten is Final Fantasy Chocobo's Dungeon on Nintendo Wii. Anyways, this has been around for a few years. I'm just talking about the trading card game in itself. So chances are you've probably seen what the cards look like. This will be my first time ever seeing these cards up close, so feel free to join me in this video if you want to. So in this deck you get 50 cards, a game mat, and a starter guide. Alright, let's get into it. Just so you know, this is not a how to play video, this is just me opening some cards. Okay. So let's see, I'm going to start off with the starter guide. Looks like it's going to be one giant poster of details rather than a booklet. That's pretty cool. I recognize her from Final Fantasy X Part 2. Cloud once again, with a design kind of resembling that from Kingdom Hearts, a game that I actually beaten. Alright, it is double-sided. So let's see here. Over here you have the explanation of the card game itself, how to win, how to read a card, acquiring CP, abilities. On the other side you have the field zones, the flow of the game, attack and battles, party attack, EX burst, a lot of stuff for this. I mean, card games do have to have some depth to it and become complicated to be fun, like Magic the Gathering. This is probably the, well, it can't be probably, it has to be the playmat. Definitely looks like it is. They give you the turn structure as well. Usually I see Pokemon TCG playmats have the similar thing on the sides. Oh, so here's a checklist of some of the decks. So the one that I have is right here from Final Fantasy VII. There is also Final Fantasy X. This one is 13. Oh, that's just those three. I thought it was more on the bottom, but they actually just explained some more of the cards from each of the decks. So there's only 3 decks. I wanted to see Final Fantasy IV as a starter deck. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. Since I didn't reveal this yet. Ah, that's nice. Alright, can I actually zoom back and get... Oh, yeah, I can. A little bit. This is as far as I can go, so there's that. I'm going to keep it like that for the rest of the video. And now, the cards. Oh, I see a strip right here. Oh, come on. There we go. Get off of me. Static plastic. Alright, there's the backs. Ooh. These are so new that they're all stuck together. I'm gonna have to do this. Get them all stretched out and undone. I still feel that some cards are still stuck together. The backs of these cards kind of remind me of another card game that I've opened on the channel, which is Force of Will. They have like a black back. Alright, I think that is all good. They're all smoothed out and all free. So here we go. First, of the cards doesn't look like to be a holographic. It's just normal. But anyways, it is Cloud. 9,000 for a number. That must be his attack number. Seeing this number reminds me of another card game called Card Fight Vanguard, because those cards usually have big numbers like this as well. Alright. Another Cloud. Let's see here. Yeah, they're the same. What else we have? Ooh, we got 3 Clouds. Don't put them together, you'll have some lightning. Not the lightning from Final Fantasy 13. But, anyways. Zangan, or Zangan. 2 of him. 3 of him. Then you have Tifa. Water Kick. Choose one forward, dull it, and deal it 6,000 damage. 2 of them. 3 of them. So maybe the maximum number of unique cards is 3 per deck, because I'm getting 3 so far instead of 4. Bahamut Fury, an EX Burst, choose one forward. Okay. I reckon that the little crystal on the top left is like the cost to play the card. Red 13. 3 of those. I'm getting like 3 of everything so far. Ifrit. There might be a different pronunciation for that, but I remember him as like one of the elemental spirits or something like that. There's also Undine and Gnome and others. Black Mage. Okay. The Evoker. The Samurai. Brave. Attacking does not cause us forward to dull. Magus. Squire. Vincent. When Vincent attacks, Vincent gains first strike until the end of the turn. Hey, first strike is in Magic the Gathering. Make your own move up. Just kidding. 3 of him, okay. Wedge. With that look on his face, he might have a wedgie. Okay, I'm just kidding. Avalanche Operative. Next up is Jessie. Not the Jessie that hangs around with James from Pokemon, mind you. I mean, of course, the Jessie that I know does not have short hair like that. But anyways, another Avalanche Operative card, or backup card. So yeah, it looks like 3 is the maximum for a playset of cards for Final Fantasy. Barrett. I almost said barrel because that T almost looks like an L from a glance. Biggs. 3 of them. Dark Knight. Black Belt. Almost done. Golem. Oh, I think these are the last 2 cards. Yep. And lastly, the Monk. Just 2 of those. So there. Looks like this might be a fun game if I get the chance to play it. Since I did say that I have not played Final Fantasy VII, when will be the opportunity for me to play it? If I do. I'm going to say maybe if I get the remake on PS4. Well, anyways, there you have it. That is the Final Fantasy VII TCG starter deck. And with that, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and don't forget to check out my gaming channel, Markis Be Gaming, for video game Let's Play content. I will see you later, but until then, like always, take care.